What up, folks? How's it going? Look at my hair. It's short. Yeah. It's getting warm. And when it gets warm, I have to effectively kill my hair for a span of time. So you may hear Stream Mom in the background. She's on a meeting. Hopefully if I stay right around here, I keep it to a minimum. So yeah, we're back in Bloodborne today. Oop, autofocus, there we go. So yeah, we're back in Bloodborne today. We're doing Castle Cainhurst. Let's see if I can get through all of it, including Martyr Ligarius. He's always a boss that's given me problems, but I've said that about most bosses so far, and I've one-shotted, either one-shotted or two-shotted them. So let's see. Did some respecking. We're working with a couple guns now, so we've got the repeating pistol, which is awesome. Takes 2 bullets, but it's great. We're also working with a cannon. So yeah, there's that. It's also, so we got our saw cleaver, our tried and true, and we got our stake driver, which we have to further upgrade. So I think if that's the case, let's swap that out with the nitrous for now, because that's a bit beefier. Yeah, I've got a special treat for you guys today. So I'm doing this stream right now, but later on tonight, I'm thinking maybe around 10:30 or so, doing an after-hour stream. I'll be back in Bloodborne, tackling any extraneous stuff I didn't do in Cainhurst, and maybe tackle a child's dungeon, but we'll see. So yeah, without further ado, let's switch on over to the game, shall we? And let's roll. Get on it. Where would Cainhurst be? Forsaken Castle Cainhurst. Let's roll it. Got a partially drunk Arnold Palmer here for the cooling down. Got my bottle of water for additional cooldown. And I got a chopped cheese, or what's left of my chopped cheese, over to my right. Or intermittent snacking. Yeah, so we are at a death count of 30. Let's just get rolling, shall we? We gotta deal with more of these blood lickers in just a moment. Tilt the mic a little bit in my direction. Hey! Alright. It's already on. It's so on already. Okay. Oh no. This is a bad time already, folks. You know what? We're gonna let them kill me here. So hey, 31 because I wasn't paying attention. I played this an hour before the stream to kind of get myself back in, and clearly, I was doing good an hour ago. Not so much now. But let's give it another shot, shall we? Ugh, chopped cheese, burps, yeah. There's the first one. Get the fuck in. Warm blood gemstone. Now that's for blood tinge. That's for gun shenanigans. Which now that I'm kind of using the repeating pistol, we might be doing that. Because I read that those cosmic centipedes, celestial centipedes, that shoot the meteors from their faces, are super weak to gun if you can hit them in the head. Which I managed to do in a child's dungeon. And that damage is big. So we're gonna rock it for the moment.
You guys didn't fire anything when I was looking.
Crazies? Crazies. Let's just deal with all that. Flank it around. I also put on the hunter rune that I got from Eileen, and that speeds up my stamina recovery, which is fucking useful. But hey, ghosts. Two for. Oh yeah. Kind of see the silhouettes, yeah. 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's gonna be Bloodborne Vania today. Castlevania's music is so fucking good, you guys. Rival Demon's great, Vampire Killer's great. Every theme of Dracula is fucking dope. Symphony of the Night, my personal opinion, is the best Castlevania, but that's just me. I've actually toyed with the idea of doing a playthrough of that on stream, because I loves it so much. Trying to give myself a little space here. Brace. So wearing an Alewife Brewing, we go there fairly often, and their beer is incredible. If you ever find yourself in the Bronx, mainly in the Queens region, be sure to check them out. Their beer is stellar. Something for everybody. I'm not a fan of IPAs, but they had one that I really enjoyed. Ghost ladies. Deal with Ghost Lady first. Servant. Item. Nice. I like chunks. Chunks are great. Phone is buzzing with all these retweets. Oh hey. There's a very high chance that I might be over-leveled for this area. I'm sitting at blood level 90, and I say blood level because it's this game and it's Dark Souls, it's called soul level. But I am at blood level 90. Which I think is probably over-leveled for this zone, given my first character is blood level 118, and that's a New Game Plus character. This is where it's gonna get a little dicey. Yeah. And cut. Hey. You know, for shits and giggles, let's see what the Nitrous can do to these things. Spark it up. Still down in 3. It's not bad. A noble dress. We can be a pretty princess. Oh yeah. The windows are open, so you guys might hear some outside noises. I don't think what just happened now picked up. It was a street sweeper just kind of coming by. But you guys might hear some outside noises going forward. And I apologize in advance. Ah, yes, the rumbling of an engine. Alright, so high ground. Let's take the spiral staircase. Spiral it up, spiral it up. Oh, hey, friend. Stone chunks. Love it. Is he coming at me now? Is he stuck? He's stuck. Yeah. So these gargoyle guys are gonna be a problem. If I let them get the drop on me. Let's try not to let that happen. Give me your... Thank you. Yeah, like, kinda like that. Break free. Break free. Break free. Now lay in. So, to everyone tuning in now, what up? I am Jay, the Antarian Sage. Welcome to the channel. I've been doing a playthrough on Bloodborne. This is session 9. Or as I'm calling it, Bloodborne-vania. How are you guys doing today? It's warm. It's about 86 degrees in here at the moment. I've got a fan on me, trying to keep me cool. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a fucking champion. Sword, the Reiter Flash, which I picked up actually on the last stream. It's a rapier slash pistol. Which is a cool weapon, now that I think about it, but not really for my particular playstyle. There's a weapon I'm looking for here called the Chikage, which I think I need to acquire a badge or something first. But we'll see. I really do want that Chikage. Oh, fuck. Did not pay attention. So okay, yeah, so if I can knock them on their backs, they take more damage. Hey, Executioner's Garb. And Twin Stone Blood Shards. Shards. Chert? Alright. So now, well, first let's put a hand lantern on. Ghost there. Chest right there. Oh, put the lamp back on. I think at the far end of this corridor here, that candelabra that's lit, I think that's an enemy that'll cast something on me. But we're gonna beeline it as fast as we can. Take her out, because I think she can make these things deal extra damage to me, and I'll be damned. I'm gonna let these things get the jump. Dead. Oop, oop, oop. Get in there. Get fucked. Redrop. Took silver bullets. Down in 3. Down in 3. Yeah. There's actually an enemy in Dark Souls 1 that these are very reminiscent of. The Wailing Banshees. They're kind of they're ghost maidens that have a dagger, so their design is very similar. These ones, however, don't scream. They just I believe they cry. What we got here in this chest? A vile blood register. Ooh, bitch. Let's look at that. Key item. Usable item? Yeah, there we go. A red leather record of the Vile Blood's loyal. The Vile Blood's loyal to the covenant of Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods. at Cainhurst Castle. The record of the vile blood's bloodlusting hunters who seek blood dregs of their prey, kept throughout the ages. Note, it's an online use only. We're not really doing that. So, it's moot, but it's a cool thing nonetheless. So this is a shortcut. Yeah, I think this is our shortcut back to the entrance. Yeah. Cool. So I don't have to go to the front gate anymore. And let's push on through, shall we? Oh, there's another chest here. Now I know one of these has the Cainhurst Knight set, which looks really cool. I'm not a big fan of the powdered wig kind of headpiece. Evelyn, that's right. We got a new gun here. Requires blood tinge of 18. Let's take a look at the blood at the Evelyn real quick. The special pistol used by Cainhurst Knights. The Evelyn uses quicksilver bullets just as any workshop firearm, but the Cainhurst variant relies more on blood tinge. Lovingly named after a woman and graced with an intricate design, Evelyns were adored by Cainhurst Knights. Let's see, so I'm using a repeating pistol, which, so its upgrade sets 156, that's with its upgrades. I think it has a base of 90. This is a pretty good pistol, for its base damage. What I might actually do is upgrade this and fuck around with that for a little bit. Because I do like the power of the repeating pistol, but it really drains the quicksilver bullets. If I can get decent damage for 1 bullet per shot, then I'll happily take that instead. But it's gonna need some more blood tinge to use. Going up the stairs. Always watch your corners and your little nooks here. I want to get snuck up on. While I'm being shot at. Oh no, darts. Darts are not cool. Those are. Oh, hey, moves. Hop on. Security. Hey, got all that shit back. Nice. Always watch your corners. Anything else over there? That's where I came up. Cool. Now let's try to get in on this one real quick. Not to aggro that one. Chunks. Welcome to the chunky stream. Oh shit. Corpse, blood vials. So the vile bloods, I think, a lot of people akin them to like vampires, but I don't think they're vampires. I think Queen Annalise has a very particular, I guess, mixture of blood, but I wouldn't go as far to say that they're vampires. Alright. Go with all this nonsense. Alright, who's afraid of heights? Me. And drop safely. With bullets. Oh, this is where those gargoyles were. Nice. I always wondered what was the distance relation to where those gargoyles are in the balcony. Hey, speaking of, what the command grabs? You all saw that? That was garbage. Pop it. And downs. Boosh. Let's pop our head inside here real quick. This is a different room for those ladies. Again, watch your corners. Oh, they're holding their heads. Very hard to like get a good view of what they look like. But some of them appear to be holding their heads, and some of them appear to be holding knives. That's very interesting. Oh shit. Alright, so that's a problem. So one's holding heads, kill. As fast as you can. They're blowing darts. Anyone else? I think there was one over here. And that might be it for this room. Nice. Open. There goes the night stuff. Cool. Now let's go open this chest over here, which I'm hoping might be another chunk. Fusioner's gloves. I think that might be a magical item. Yeah. Executioner's gloves, one of the secret treasures hidden in Cainhurst. The gloves of an executioner from a faraway land. Passed from executioner father to executioner son, these gloves can be used to summon wrathful spirits of the past by smearing them in blood. It is said that the nobles found immeasurable delight in the dances of these vengeful specters. That sounds fucking metal as fuck, doesn't it? So let's check out that knight's garb. Knight's gloves. I did not put the knight's gloves on. Look at that. Looks nice. Looks fucking cool. Defensively, really good against blood. Which is awesome. Also, what's the executioner stuff? Ooh. Let's throw that shit on real quick. Take a look at that. It's basically what our friend Alfred was wearing. Is his set. But that looks cool. Are there studs on the arms? That looks fucking dope. But yeah, we're gonna rock Crow Feather for the foreseeable future because it's arguably the best for now. And given I like ravens and that motif, we're just gonna rock it. Onto the ledge again. Up the shingles. I don't think there's anything over here, but let's... There is, look at that. There's a gargoyle right there. So fuck you, buddy. King Coldblood. Awesome. Room with a switch. Operate the device. What we got going on? Oh, hey, movable bookcases. And look, we're back in that main room. Climb the ladder. We are above here where we had those blow dart people and the rapier people. What we got in here? New toys for big boys. Warm blood gemstone. Huh. Check corners as we go. An eye out for cheeky fucks hiding in corners. What are these things? What material? What material? 2 chunks. Chunky. I honestly don't think there were any enemies up here to begin with, so... But hey, never hurts to do a quick sweep. And then that takes me back over here. Cool. Up the stairs. Up the long stairs. We are now on the roof. Red eyes. Oh boy. Get fucked. That's Wig, which I don't like. There he is. And down. When they rev up like that, you hit them and they fall on their back. Alright, precarious footing. Look at that water over there. That looks cool. Ledge. I feel like I might get jumped by a gargoyle. Can cold blood. Climbing the ladder. I think I'm getting close to Ligarius. Actually, bam, Ligarius. Is this zone really that short? Old Hunter's Mark, which we might actually, in good fairness, use. Because I don't think I want to lose 50k in Blood Echoes right now. No other items here? No. Alright, so let's head back to the lamp. Go back to the Hunter's Dream, spend some souls, and come back and do some runs against Martyr Logarius. Let us get a level, because I think that's all I can get. You know what, let's put it in Blood Tinge. Why not? My goal is to get Strength and Skill up to 40. But we'll see how that goes. Right now, there's nothing wrong with 30s across the board. It's a quality build. That's fine. But yeah. We'll also check out some of these blood gems that we got. Like the warm blood gem. It's blood tinge scaling. Huh. Interesting. Repair. Fortify. Need one more chunk for the nitrous. I could up the stake driver. I could. But then I think the next one requires 5. So we'll just hold out for the time being. Meantime, let's use the remaining echoes we got and dump it all into blood vials. Anything new? No. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. Now let's check the insight shop. Again, I don't think there's anything new, but you never know until you look. Oh. These have always been here. Nah, okay, cool. Now let's head back to Castle Cainhurst. So that literally all that's in the way between me and Ligarius is maybe gargoyles. Yeah, I don't ever have to deal with those things again. And cool, staying hydrated. And let's send that back down. Let's not even bother. Ooh. Ow. Ow. I forgot what that rune was. You can get that rune, but I forgot what the name of it was. I actually think I have it as part of one of my badges. One iteration of it. I actually don't think I need to fight anything else. It's down. Hustle on over to Ligarius. Ooh. Yeah, there is... Safe to say there is no way you can not take a little bit of damage getting to this fight. Like, I took no damage from enemies. But that drop gives you a little bit. Actually, no, I did take damage from the enemies. Blow dart person. So let's engage Martyr Ligarius. I remember his fight being nuts, so let's hope. But he's one of the executioners. He's part of the he's part of the order that Alfred's part of. I think he's the founder of the executioners. They assaulted Cainhurst Castle, I think, back in the day, and he took the crown and the throne. But he's also a sick badass, so we gotta be real careful. shit like this. I think that's a big AoE. Yeah. Oh, I jumped into that. Oof. Damn. Oh. You can also fall out of his arena.
We'll change a little bit.
Quick look on Martyr Ligarius.
How dare you?
Checking the wiki real quick to see what kind of damage he deals. Drops, don't care. He's strong to fire, arcane, and bolt. He deals arcane damage. He can be staggered with firearms during a second phase when doing physical attacks. Bring quicksilver bullets, take advantage. Can't fall off because of invisible walls. However, the player can. He buffs himself and he gains the aura. Don't be tempted to use heavier weapons using short version. Okay, general strategy. Very powerful and aggressive boss. Alright. We got quicksilver bullets.
Paolo did a lot of the hard work. I just.
Ladder as fast as we humanly can. I might not even fight the gargoyles, because I can just drop down right here. You know, always want to reduce the amount of interaction with the enemies during a boss run. And take two. So his aggressiveness is kind of what we're gonna try to capitalize on that. Wow, that's hard to dodge. So AoE. Dodge that shit. Alright. Jesus. Okay, I did not know it could go through shit. I'm gonna try to stay behind him as best we can. In case, yeah, figured. Oh, I can't see him. Oof. And you down? You down. Good night, Martyr Ligarius. 2 tries. 2 tries and a fuck ton of viscerals. Not bad. Get that lamp. So there you go. His first phase is arguably the hardest phase to get through. The second phase, because since he's so aggressive, you can just time your shots with the gun. Crown of Illusions is what we just picked up. I think I just have to equip it. So Crown of Illusion, the crown on, and in true Castlevania fashion, putting on a particular item reveals a hidden location. So, Ligarius is wearing this crown, effectively hiding the Queen of the Vile Bloods away. I put it on, and it shows me what I want to see. I have now revealed Queen's chambers. Anything in these columns? No. Look on the sides as we climb the chest? No. Yeah, bits. Let's put back on my crow hat because I don't need to wear it anymore.
Visitor.
Ooh, we got some insight.
No subjects, but here lieth our throne.
You have a moment.
Or get thee gone.
So we are now going to meet the queen herself,
Why are you broken?
Lady Vileblood. Lamp. I don't think she has an additional item here in the room. Oh. Okay, no, it's just candles. There's that. And unopened summons. Let's take a quick look at that. An old, sealed summons. Like the first of its kind, is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom is not known. Lacks an addressee. Mona Annalise is wearing a Cainhurst Knight helmet. That's how she do.
Such impudence. We shall not give audience to an ill-mannered beast. Visitor.
There we go.
Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst.
So if you try talking to her without kneeling, she'll say, "You're impudent." Yo, what up? What up, Mency? How you doing?
And sworn enemy of the church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
Who did I piss off?
Doing some bad times.
You do that.
Some just meh times. I swear oath to the Vile Bloods. It's going good. I'm sailing through it in a way much like I sailed through Dark Souls. One or two attempts per boss. Eventful morning is all. Eventful good, eventful bad. If you don't want to go into details, that's fine. We're gonna swear an oath.
Well,
I think that's how I get to Chicago.
an odd hunter thou art.
Thank you.
indeed.
I'm a fan of it as well.
We've tired of these piteous nights.
In text.
Share in our plight. And
Gotcha,
take
so
oath
we coming
against
through
the church. If thou
shortly.
wouldst this path, I prithee,
Take the
partake
rotted
of my
blood.
rotted blood. Very
Let's do
well,
it.
Drink deep of feel the spreading corruption burn.
Corruption, that's what that symbol that was above my head before was. That's the name of the rune.
Now thou art too a vile.
Now I'm a Vile Blood. Yeah.
The very last on this earth.
Corruption and the Cainhurst badge. Respect. For blood dregs,
We await the
I don't have any at the moment.
of Cainhurst.
Let's head back to the Hunter's Dream. And let's go find Alfred. I ish kind of want to push his story a bit, but I'm honestly not certain if I'll be able to since I've sworn this oath. Let's get a weapon. Where are you at? Chicago. I don't know if that goes. Buy the Evelyn. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's some scary stuff, dude. That's some scary stuff. But I'm glad everything's okay. Good. But that is some scary shit, absolutely. I'm sure everything is. Hoping everything's gonna be okay. I have no doubt everything will be okay. Either way, my thoughts with your family for your concern. I understand that concern very, very much. Again, as someone who has lost his grandmother, and has had my other grandmother dementia and is just kind of all over the place. Yeah, I totally get the fear of that incident. Yes, Fancy Stream, new haircut. What's up, Pisces? How you feeling? All is well. Again, disclaimer, all is well. I've got some bullshit I've got to deal with. I'm not gonna talk about it now because it's not meant for the stream. Maybe I'll text it to you later, and you know, you get your rest, sleep, whatnot. But it's some bullshit. On the bright side, I had a phone interview yesterday, and it looks pretty good. So I'm hoping, hopefully, I may have a job soon. But we'll see. So what was I doing? Oh yes. Got anything new to wear? Cainhurst armor, Cainhurst helmet, all the dope looking shit. Let us use every fucking cold blood I have. If not, we'll go farm, because I want shit. So yeah, I'll actually be doing another stream later on today. I'll be doing a stream later on tonight, looking at about maybe about 10:30 or so. So if y'all are up for that, come hang out with me then. And yeah, we'll just shoot the shit. We'll just hang. You gotta be up for any expected phone calls later. I'm staying awake. Yeah, I mean, you're a coffee person, so drink the coffee, caffeinate yourself. Coffee has no effect on me. Let's get that fucking sword, y'all. Tea person, not coffee. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm a big tea person. To which, if you haven't tried it, get a hold of some Barry's tea. I believe, as Jen has told me, it is a UK thing. It's quite good. It's a very, very dark tea, so use milk and sugar. It's quite tasty. I recommend it. However, in this heat, I would not advise it. Now we has Katana. Going to be in and out? That's perfectly fine, Pisces. Lurk mode activated. Oh shit, she's lurking. That's kind of tease my thing. Awesome, yeah. Just take a look at it. They sell them in like in the box. There tends to be like 100 I guess sachets, however you want to pronounce that word. There's 100 of them in there. Got a hot tea. I'm gonna walk back in this heat. You're a weird guy, Ian. You're a weird guy, man. So we'll quick math. 42. So we're looking at safely maybe 100,000 blood echoes. Where can I go farm that? Let's also fortify that Chikage. Got my katana. Into my tea. No, I hear you. I hear you. I actually have to make some iced tea here in a little bit. I used the Bigelow Lemon Lift tea packets to make my iced tea. What I do is I take 10 packets, I put them in a pot of hot water, stir them around. For about 5 minutes, I let it steep, then I add sugar, let it sit for another maybe 3, stir the sugar in, and then I pour it into my iced tea jug. Slice up some lemons, toss it in there, add some water, let it cool, toss it in the fridge, and bam, you got my iced tea. Use about maybe 1.5 cups of sugar. A full cup goes into the pot with tea bags, the other half cup goes into the jug when it's being mixed. I mean, that's the worst. Coffee, orders boiling hot coffee on summer days. I mean, hey, there are people that do that, and it's... I don't understand it, but each their own. It's very much a do you, fam. Very much not my bag per se. Let's play with a katana. Yeah. Let's see, I let mine cool down, at least cat's tongue. No, I hear you, I hear you. I let my tea sit for a little bit as well, because I It's like I have no problem biting into cold things like ice cream sandwiches. I have no problem just biting into that raw. But with hot stuff, it's just can't do it. Oh, oh no! And that was a street sweeper going by. So I totally just whacked the shit out of the doll, and I'm apologizing profusely. So yeah, great katana moveset, and I think I trick it up. I receive poison. Yeah, okay, so not gonna use this tricked up ever. But we will put some blood gems on it. Maybe I can mitigate it. Only got 2, that gives me +2 recovery. Gonna toss that on. Attack this beast down, stamina cost increased. Charge attacks up versus kin. I want some physical damage. That's good. That on. Now let's see. That's so with the +2 to HP recovery. That's essentially 2 pips per second. You don't have Nightbot, do you? Not at the moment because it really like kills my CPU. In the event I get a better laptop, then I will be able to bring all of that stuff back to the bot and whatnot. But as it stands right now, it's killing my CPU. Jen's working right now, and she's on the same line of internet. She's on Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired in, but it's causing my computer just to push a little bit harder. I haven't experienced it recently, but we've had some drop frames towards the start of the stream. But it seems to be all good for now. Pick it up. Oh yeah, so its depletion is still faster than its regain. Fucking put the chocolate back on. I want it. Let's switch out some blood gems. We'll just never use the tricked up form. Verification. Big damage. 4 is the highest I've seen so far. 109, 112. I think I want that. Now, actually, can we go higher? Yes. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, before we... Let's go deal with an amygdala, y'all. We've effectively cleared Cainhurst Castle in under an hour. Alright, I gotta rinse off from the hour walk, so I'll be looking. Cool, yeah, go cleanse your person. Welcome lurks here. Let's go find Alfred. Tomb of Erden Chapel, Cathedral Ward. I'm cracking all the limbs. Check an email on stream. Hey, how you doing? You still babbling? Yes. How are you doing? You still writhing in pain? Shortcut to where I last saw Alfred. Nice big swings. Big, big wide attacks. Love it. Ooh. Some moves. Oh, yeah.
Go get your drugs.
Oh, now let's think up something to just tell me what piques your.
Alright, so I technically can
Of Cainhurst.
join the Vile Bloods and then give him shit.
Wonderful. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
Wheel Hunter badge. So we'll head back to the Hunter's Dream shortly.
Feel praised and let us
And they're usually
We can see a cool weapon he's gonna give. This badge gives me.
say goodbye. Let us and may.
Apparently a lot of people swear by. I have not actually taken the time to use this thing because I don't get it, but apparently it's a very, very, very top tier Bloodborne weapon that everyone seems to fucking love. Big swings. Bam. Does the Chikage also deal poison? Oh yeah, look at that. It sure does. Foreign-made weapon wielded by the royal guard to protect Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods, at Cainhurst Castle. The intricate rippled engraving that spans the Chikage's blade is imbued with blood. The sword sings in the scarlet hues. However, the right eats away at the wielder's very essence. Basically telling us in its tricked up form, it's gonna hurt me. So we just won't use it in tricked up form. That's simple. Once, twice. Files. Could always use more of those.
oh yeah, I've got a bunch
Yeah, so the Chikage here does really good damage in its base form. When tricked up, that's where the blood tinge scaling kind of kicks in. So I had to spec my character to have a blood tinge of 12 to use it competently. I'm sitting at 15 because I also kind of want to use the Evelyn, but leave that as is for now. And you know what? Hold on. What is my Chikage at?
trying.
+5. I need 5 twin stone shards. You know what, let's get to +6. Let's buy some shit. So I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Fortify, Chikage, +6. On the whole, it is stronger than my Tonitrus at +8. Stronger than the stake driver at 6. I think I've also opened up the 3rd slot. Yeah. 9,
Yeah, I get what he's asking.
31, 59.
But
Now I can add further to that poison. Add this gem to it, but I still want boost in attack. We'll do that instead. And now let's head back. Anything new here? I think the lead elixir is new. Cool, nothing else. let's head. Here's a seat. Blood's chamber. Here, we're gonna see that Alfred has lost his shit, put on his executioner's hood, and has laid the ever-loving shit into Queen Annalise.
Smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this.
As he says there, the Vilebloods are immortal. They effectively are,
with every inside on
because of their blood rights.
the world to see.
This is why the Healing Church looked down on them so much, to the point of essentially excommunication, because they kind of did this bastardized right to achieve immortality, and the Healing Church is like, well, we couldn't do that. Why can't we do that? No one should have that power. So Ligarius created the Order of the Executioners, which is what Alfred is here, and they assaulted Castle Cainhurst and essentially eradicated the Vilebloods. Now, in some cases, people believe that some of the Vilebloods actually got away. Our Lady in the Red Dress in the chapel is of Vileblood descent. There's technically 3 of us, myself included. Yeah.
Oh, you, was it?
Damn, dude.
Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, wonderful. Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr.
He's utterly lost his mind, and what weapon he's using is called I think it's called Ligarius's Wheel, and it's a bludgeoning weapon, as you can imagine, and it's a fucking wheel. He's beating them to death with a wheel.
I've done it. I have.
So he's lost his goddamn mind. Now I think if I leave and come back, hey, we got Queenly Flesh. If I leave and come back, he might kick it. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the name of that weapon is either Ligarius's Wheel or the Martyr's Wheel. We're gonna find out.
Right, no, I agree with that.
Ligarius's Wheel. A weapon wielded by Martyr Ligarius. Martyr Ligarius's band of executioners. Used to slaughter the Vilebloods in Cainhurst, bathed in pools of their blood and forever steeped in their ire. Transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest the lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance.
I love when yes.
So I think tricking this thing up is a bit on the nutty side. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. I need 10 arcane to wield this. That's horseshit. Okay, so guess what? We will never see that wheel on in this playthrough. That is a wasted purchase. Goddamn. I'm gonna take a cheeky moment here. Take a bite of a sandwich. Oh yeah. That's good chopped cheese.
I got a little rudderless there for a minute.
Big greasy. Chopped. Chopped cheese.
That's what I was like. I wanted to make sure that now that you were upset.
He's not here anymore.
She's around. But I had to wait.
Oh, I know where he goes. He goes back to where we first met him.
Oh, did it? Oh, no, it was... Right, no, it was right before that. Like half an hour beforehand, I saw it was red, so she...
So let's head back to Cathedral Ward. And we've effectively ended Alfred's questline. Because his whole deal is he wants to get to Cainhurst to put an end to the Vile Blood Scourge, and I help him do it. But I'm also able to bring the Queen back, and we'll see that later, if I can remember where a particular boss is. I almost want to say she's in the Nightmare of Mensis, but I can't remember. She's definitely under some like cathedral or something. Got the Chikage, just rolling it. Bam, dead. So Alfred, up here. Easy dodge, dead. Down. Poochie, bad Poochie. There he is. Last poor Alfred. Radiance. Yeah, let's just bamfack. I got enough of these. So let's go take a look at what the Radiance rune does. I think it actually, my blood vials will heal more, I think, but we'll find out. That. Do some repairs. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Vial. Yeah. Okay. So my blood vials will recover me for more. Your health, your death +1, so it's a regain. All right. Cool. Let's head over to the Nightmare Frontier. Chikage won't be super useful to me. Here. Now this next boss, the Amygdala, has a very specific place I have to hit it to actually deal damage. It's gonna take me maybe a fight or two to figure that out. I should have spent the rest of my blood echoes. Using cheeky shortcuts that I've opened on last stream. Wolf thing with its sideways mouth. And in case you're not sure what an Amygdala is, it's a big, kind of almond-headed, multi-armed monstrosity. from the Cosmos. You see them a lot after a certain point in the game in Yharnam, just hanging out on buildings. But this is the only one that I think we can fight in the game. Barring, I think, Chalice Dungeons. The amygdala. It's big. Yeah, this is an enemy that's so big. And it just one-shot me. Yep. Oh man, death count 32. No, 33. Yes, 33. Cause, damn. Was not expecting that shit. So we're gonna take a cheeky look again on ye old Bloodborne wiki. Take a look at the amygdala. An optional boss in Bloodborne. Weak to arcane fire and bolt, resistant to blunt. Okay, so it might not even be worth using the Cainhurst if that's the case. As its weak points are dangling in the air. May not be reachable even when using arms. Well, I don't have the burial blade, so that's not gonna help. Also very effective as the Cainhurst. This rated cane in either form. Okay, so I guess the Cainhurst is useful. Let's do that again. So if there are going to be any deaths from a boss, it's going to be this one. Because I rightly don't know how to fight it properly. Oh, fuck you. Alright, I was trying not to get hit on the way, but that seems to not be the case for me. Interest. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, laser beams! Shut up! Heal. Pick it up. Hands, okay. Its hands are the weak point. appendages. We're aiming for. Oh. Heal. Oh, it's grabbed its own arms. Its arms are weapons now. Hey, Amygdala's down. Jesus Christ. Hey, everybody.
Could you hear me on my meeting?
I don't know. I was
You're busy?
talking over.
Was he busy?
Yes, I was very busy.
I saw we had an Mencia on the chat.
We do.
Mencia, hi!
Yeah, I think he's still lurking or something.
As was I.
Yeah.
I still am, technically.
Yeah. So hey, we've gotten through all of Cainhurst and now all of Nightmare Frontier.
Excellent.
At this point, I forget where I have to go next.
Well, I will leave you to that. I have to go back and do my job.
Oh, she's doing her job.
Love you.
Love
Bye,
you
y'all.
too. Bye.
Your girl cat stuff.
Stream on, everybody. Turn to that hunter's dream, y'all. Yeah, where to fucking next? Guess maybe the Upper Cathedral Ward? I think is the next viable location. Chicago it up. Let's go take a look, shall we? Start climbing a ladder. Because I know the college, there was another door in the lecture hall that I could have opened. Do you know what? Let's backtrack and let's head over to that door. Because I know Mikolash is a boss fight. But I think the Nightmare Mensis is the name of that zone, so I gotta figure out how to get there. Nightmare Frontier, hey, she's sleeping. Lecture building. Water. Alright. Hall. I'm up the ladder. Oh, fell down. Guess what? That's a bad place to fight. Do it again. Ow. Kage is my religion. Open this door. Where do you take me? Nightmare Mensis. This is where shit goes down. No lamp. We'll probably come across it shortly. Yes, we're gonna give the saw cleaver just a little bit of a break. Let's also put some sedatives on my bar, because winter lanterns are gonna be a thing here. And I don't like them. Ooh, okay. Saw cleaver. Ooh. Cheeky fox. Four and down. 3 chunks, love it. Do I actually have any armor on me that has good frenzy resistance? So frenzy is indicated by the spiral. Let's go all the way to the top. Frenzy 14, 10, 19, 2, 3, 12, 9, 13, 15, 40. Good. 7, 14. Alright, so it looks like Eileen's shit might be the best for that. 46 being the highest, 49. 8. 60 is the Ashen Hunter. We're gonna mix and match get ups here. 25, 12, 26, 7, 28. So I've effectively increased my shit as I can get it. I could have sworn I had the Ashen Hunter hat as well. That was the Grey Wolf. Okay, yeah, no, 40 is the best you can get on a hat, so... There's my lamp. Yeah, winter lantern location. Stop. Yeah, I absolutely hate frenzy damage. I can't see where they're at. Try to peek. No. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Alright, well, come on. I don't want to pop a sedative, because that's not really a whole lot of frenzy. Alright, let's run. Let's get in there. Roll. Arms. Oh, it's a bad time. It's a real bad time. We've also spawned these shits. These worms fucking suck. I hate them so much. Right here. I think it's up on this bridge. We're gonna wait. For that shit to go down. Or actually, no, I remember what's causing the frenzy. It's the big ass fucking brain of Mensis. It's in a tower somewhere that's overlooking the entire zone. And that's giving you frenzy. Blood vials. Not moving. Very mindful. Pop it. Yeah, so it's best to use your sedatives when your bar is like almost full of that frenzy nonsense. I think that's a giant. Throw rocks at me. There are blind spots. Check this thing. Oh, keep the Chikage up. At least I can get rapid poison. Thrown. Alright. Big slams. Roll. Oh no. Two of that. Oh, should they jump? I forgot about that. Lead elixir. I think that's all these giants drop. Occasionally blood vials, I think, but mostly the lead elixirs. Some chunks. This is the game's way of telling me, hey, make sure your shit's at +9 before you even think about it. Chunks. I need a lot of them. Please be a lamp. No lamp. Oh, it's big spiders. Alright. Bang. They all fucking... Jesus! Spiders go silver bullets, that's good to know. Cause cannon time. I don't have enough. Okay. Alright, Shelob. Okay, any more spiders? Yes, there are more. You love them. Top the bridge, they'll spawn. Well, they'll drop anyway. Up the stairs. Hey. Come on down. I actually didn't think I'd be able to hit it. Advanced knowledge. Which I'm sitting on like 40 of those. Cold blood, yeah. So the brain is in this tower here. And that's how he's able to hit me with some frenzy bullshit. On that bridge right there, I know where some winter lanterns live. But we probably won't get to there just yet, because I hate the Nightmare Mensis. 1, 2, 3. That's a dead end up here. Of course it is. Shaman's Bone Blade. I think that particular item's meant for like dazing an enemy or something like that, or confusing an enemy. Oh, we have a... Do we have a champion? Might have a champion. I might not have enough blood vials. Look at that moon, though. We got lucky on that first shot. 3 sedatives. Because he's a good guy. Yeah, the moment I see a Winter Lantern, I am backing the fuck out. Because I'm not prepped to take on them just yet. There's a chest right there. We got yellow backbone. That's a chalice dungeon thing, but it doesn't really have much use for me. Right, box lever it up. I actually think the Tonitrus might be a better choice here. So let's test my theory. Absolutely, better choice. Seed Cold Blood. This looks like it's going to be a shortcut. And it is. Where is this leaving me? Top off before we head out. Oh, another lamp. Great. Excellent. That's where we kind of came in, that bridge over there. Goodbye. Oh no, I killed myself. Oh, it's such great fun when that happens. That is a 34. That's the second time that's happened in this stream. It happened once when I was fighting Ligarius. I totally forgot that I could fall off the sides of the roof. Got my shit. Get my shit back. Thank you. Back up, back up. Oh my god, Frenzy sucks. Cool thing about this though is that the enemies will also get hit by it. Wings. Oh, okay. Back up, back up. And goodbye. Eye. We got another eye rune, which is for item discovery. Get ready with that sedative. Pop it now. That's like, in addition to the frenzy bullshit, those spears hitting me are also dealing damage. Because, you know, this game don't know how to act. Let's go back up real quick. Top off. It's sparked up all the time. That's a lot. They push, they're fucking rude. Oof, big whiff. Blood pellet. Why the fuck is not... Why is my hand lantern not on? there. Alright, so there's a big one down there. You know what, let's just head on back to the Hunter's Dream. Before I get too deep into this. Too much deeper into this. So now we can go buy the Cainhurst night shit. Let's actually... I picked up one thing. Nope, I got two. 15 grand. What are you? 8. Do a quick check for new weapons. Lugaris's wheel. Sure we got. Doesn't look like anything else though. Yeah. Yeah, the gold Ardeo is Alfred's thing. An odd helmet worn by the band of executioners commanded by Martyr Ligarius. The conical gold helmet, symbol of the executioners, represents luminosity, ambition, and an unflagging resolve to face impurity, staring down with stern golden spirit. As the great Ligarius once said, acts of goodness are not always wise, and acts of evil are not always foolish. Regardless, we shall always strive to be good. Kind of a nice thing, I guess. And I want the Cainhurst Knight bullshit. Right, the paper thin silver armor is said to deflect blood of ill intent. And what allows royal guards to capture prey for... So it's light. That's basically what it's telling me. Yeah, let's buy it. Now that we got chunks, let's buff some shit. Up that to +9. And Chicago time. There, lever. Station, we're good. I think the Chicago takes a nope. Like that though, big damage. Stake driver has a, no, it's triangular. Up. Can't buy sedatives here just yet.
Welcome. What is it you desire? Very well.
We don't have enough to level. No.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your work.
Yeah, I honestly think that's as good a place as I need to stop for now. Let's take a look at this Nightmare Headstone real quick to get a bearing. Where goes Loft Base? Huh. I think that's the lamp that was leading to that elevator. Okay, cool. Let's put on the Cainhurst shit. Let's see, some frenzy of 60, 26. See what looks cooler. Oh, that's not cool looking at all, actually. Knight's Garb. That's better. Start with 40. That looks real dumb. Okay, now since we still need frenzy resistance, Ashen Hunter, Ashen Hunter, Ashen Hunter trappers. You're the Ashy Crow of Cainhurst. Yeah, switch it back over. Yeah, another stream in the bag, folks. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through Castle Cainhurst. Like I said, I'm doing another stream tonight, later in the evening. If y'all are up, join me for that. Trying something new. But until then, you guys can find me here on Twitch at the Antarian Sage. All the icons are on the sides and underneath. All the socials are here on the bottom. Follow me so you know when I'm going live. Thursday, we're back with Bloodborne. Another 2 first streams, so it'll be 11 o'clock and later in the evening. And then Saturday morning at 9:30, we got Stream Mom doing her thing. Are you doing Dragon Quest?
Yes.
She's doing Dragon Quest Builders on Saturday. And yeah, the next week will be more of the same formula. It'll be Bloodborne Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm not sure what you're doing next Saturday. But we shall see. But yeah, it's getting a little warm in here. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later tonight. Later.